In the swamps of Florida, where gators lurk and shadows move through the trees, a war was brewing. A war that no one saw coming. A war that would shake Spain, terrify the Seminoles, and give America its boldest general yet, Andrew Jackson. This is the forgotten war, the First Seminole War. After the War of 1812, America was restless. Settlers wanted land. Slaves were escaping into Spanish Florida, where the Seminoles welcomed them as free people. To the U.S., Florida was a dangerous frontier, Seminoles raiding across the border, runaway slaves finding freedom, and Spain too weak to control it. The Seminoles? They were determined to defend their homeland. With African allies, they formed a unique community, a blend of native and black resistance, bound together by survival. November 1817, American forces clashed with Seminoles at the Battle of Foultown. Shots rang out, blood spilled. For the Seminoles, this was defense of their homes. For the Americans, it was an act of war. Soon after, a U.S. supply boat was ambushed, men, women, and children killed. The frontier exploded in rage. President James Monroe turned to one man, Andrew Jackson, the fiery hero of the Battle of New Orleans. Jackson was fearless, ruthless, and ambitious. He marched with 3,000 soldiers into Spanish Florida without official permission from Congress. Jackson saw an opportunity: crush the Seminoles, destroy their allies, and prove America's dominance. Jackson's forces stormed into Florida. Seminole villages went up in flames. Crops were destroyed. Survivors fled deeper into the swamps. Seminoles fought back with guerrilla tactics, surprise attacks, ambushes, arrows from the trees. But Jackson was relentless. He captured Pensacola, a Spanish town, humiliating Spain in its own territory. Jackson captured two British men, Alexander Arbuthnot and Robert Ambrister, accused of helping the Seminoles. Without mercy, Jackson ordered them executed. The world was stunned, Britain furious, Spain outraged, Congress divided. But Jackson didn't care. He had sent a message: America would crush anyone standing in its path. The war ended in 1818, with the Seminoles pushed back, but not defeated. They would rise again in future wars. Spain, embarrassed and weak, realized it could not hold Florida. Just 3 years later, in 1819, Spain ceded Florida to the United States in the Adams-Onis Treaty. The First Seminole War had changed everything. America expanded. The Seminoles vowed resistance. Andrew Jackson's fame soared, setting him on the path to the presidency. The First Seminole War was not the end. It was only the beginning. For the Seminoles, for runaway slaves, and for Andrew Jackson himself, the struggle for Florida had only just begun. History remembers the great wars, but sometimes the forgotten ones tell us more about who we really are.